Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm so sorry that I have been gone this last week and haven't filmed. Going back to school has actually absolutely knocked me for six, and my fibromyalgia has been terrible, which then in turn affects my mood, makes me feel low, and like, you know, I get that I'm not particularly good at anything feeling. So I'm bouncing back, and I'm beginning to get there after nearly our first week back at school. And I want to bring you a colour along, or colour with me, in the beautiful book by Rita Berman, her trip round Europe. Now, one thing that lifted and helped to lift my mood quite dramatically was that Rita Berman messaged me on Instagram, and I nearly honestly fell off the chair. To be chatting to Rita Berman on Instagram was just wow. And she'd seen my flip through. She even asked about my little bungalow and wanted to send me the one book that I didn't have. So I thought we'd open that together quickly before we do the colour along. I hope you don't mind. So this is from Rita, and look on the back. Hello Lucy, she's done a little drawing on the sticker. Isn't that amazing? So I'm not going to open it in the traditional fashion because I want to keep that sticker. So I'm going to cut the top off here. And we're going to have a look in this package. I just couldn't believe it. Rita Berman talking to me. It's like, what the heck? Oh my gosh. It's like, what the heck? Look at this, guys. She's wrapped it so beautifully. Look at that. Yeah, so she asked about my bungalow that we're looking to move to. Well, I don't want to destroy it. And asked if I would. It asked if I would like this copy of the book. It's the compilation book that I didn't have, that she said she was sending me. So we'll have a quick look together. Let's get into it. Come on, Lucy. It's because I don't want to spoil the paper. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful, that paper? So yeah, so I just had to take a step back for a bit and let it be, you know, and give myself and my body a break. Look at that. Oh, bless her heart. So this is the compilation of all her seasons books that she sent me, and I didn't have it. So it now completes and will look fantastic on my bookshelf with them all. And I'll be able to read... Oh, she's... Oh, look! Oh, my God. For Lucy, from Rita with love. Have fun. And she's dated it. Oh, my gosh. Can you see that? This is me we're talking about. This is Rita Berman. Look what she sent. She sent a card with her... one of her pictures on it. Oh my God, I love it. Isn't that lovely? She's so kind, and what a wonderful lady to have watched all my video all the way through. So it's got all her season books in it, and the best pictures that she's picked to put in it. So there's some pages that I've already coloured, but I can do again now. Isn't that incredible? Thank you, Rita, so much. It really touched my heart and lifted my mood for us to colour together. Okay, I'm going to pause here, and then I'm going to get the desk ready, and we're going to go back to my trip around Europe, and we're going to pick a page to colour in there. Give me 1 second, folks. Okay, folks, so after much deliberation and anxiety, I have chosen this page. I love it. We can put a little bit of gold in the post box, and I'll be honest with you, I wanted something a little less detailed to do my first video back with you, because it's been such a long time that I've posted, and I get a bit stressed out, and I want to really enjoy the first page in this book together. So we're going to be using Black Widows. I love my Black Widows in Rita Berman's books, and they work beautifully. So So I'm just going to give them a quick sharpen. Should have done it before I came back on camera, but hey ho. So I've got 3 colours. Let me show you. So I have got from darkest to lightest. We'll come in. We're going to focus on this post box to start with before we do anything else. I have got, if I can get them on camera, I have got Blood Diamond, which is a cobra, Deep Red, which is also a cobra, and the gorgeous Ladybug, which is a black widow. Now I hear rumour that they're bringing out another set, and that there was a bit of a fluff up on Amazon, and people got to see the, I did as well, people got to see the, just trying to work out which one's the darkest, people got to see the new cover. So that was very exciting, the new case cover. Right, we are going to look at this post box. I'll just move this out of the way, give myself some space. Where are we going to start? Let's start here, why not? So with Blood Diamond, I am going to do the edges dark. If we need to deepen it up, we can. But these pencils work like a dream in this book. And I know how popular the Black Widows are with everyone. So I'm going to kind of curve it, because I want that appearance of it being round and not just a flat object. Yeah, I know how popular the Black Widows are, and they're a great set to have. They work beautifully. I wouldn't be without mine now. If I had to choose pencils to get rid of, if I had to, I don't know what circumstances that would be in, because you would feel the wrath of Lucy if I had to choose pencils to get rid of. But if I had to choose pencils to get rid of, Black Widows would be one of the last on the list to get rid of, because I really love them. And now we've got all these beautiful sets. You've got so much colour choice. Okay, so that was Blood Diamond. Now I'm going to go in with Deep Red. Gorgeous colour. And we're going to go back over that and bring that out, following that same shape that I set up, and just bringing it out further. So yeah, I am very sorry about having disappeared, and if I caused anybody any worry. Thank you to those that messaged me to check I was okay. Fibromyalgia is a very funny, can be debilitating illness, and sometimes it just takes hold. And then in turn, because you can't do the things you want to, it makes me feel really low, and anxiety kicks in. And I know you probably don't want to know about all this, but I'm just explaining why I was absent, where I've been. And so I've been at work, and I've been really struggling with anxiety and just keeping up with everything. So when that happens, something has to give, and I have to stop and just take stock and give myself the space I need for my body to recover. So yeah, so I apologise, but I shall be back bugging the hell out of you now. I'm going back to Blood Diamond, and round this piece here we're going to put the dark red in. And then in that centre, that's going to be black, because that's the postbox hole. And then we can just go back over it with deep red. just to give us that nice postbox colour. I think I've come out far enough. So, update on the bungalow. We're looking to downsize our property because we are in a 3-bed house and it's just me and my husband. Blood red again to go around this bottom piece. We went and viewed it last night, this little bungalow, and we love it. So we'll be doing a straight swap because we live in a council property. And they have a little boy and a little girl, and the little boy is currently sharing with mum and dad because it's only a 2-bed property, so it's really difficult for them. So I can't get too excited about it because they have to come and see ours and they have to like ours first, and before we can move, obviously. But we loved it. Honestly, people, you should see it. The garden, and it's not little, it like surrounds 3 sides of the bungalow. It's not overlooked. There are big trees at the top of the garden so you can't see in. There's no traffic noise. It what am I trying to say? Overlooks fields, and in the spring there's little lambs in there. The only downside is the parking. There isn't as much parking, but we're going from a 3-bed to a 2-bed, so you know, that's to be expected. Sorry, I do apologise, I'm wittering Ladybug, and we're going to fill in the spaces. So that's to be expected, but everything else is just adorable. Quite tiny compared to what we used to, but we no longer need a 3-bedroom home. But I'm very, very excited, but I'm also really scared, if that makes sense. We've lived in this house for 20 years and have raised our family in this home, and so to leave it is really scary. And also we'll be coming out of town. We currently live in a town and we'll be going to a village, which I love, and there's nothing there apart from a little pub across the road. I'm talking like we're moving a million miles away. It's 1.5 miles up the road from where we are. But it's still scary giving up your family home. And I can't manage the maintenance on the home. My husband is fantastic. When I'm at work, he will come home and he will cook tea for me, and if I need, you know, I can't do it, and that's quite often, most days in fact, to be fair to him. So maintaining the property, decorating it, keeping it clean is really hard. And I have laminate flooring downstairs everywhere, so what I've been doing is keeping the hoover upstairs, the vacuum, because I can't carry it up and down the stairs, and then I use a broom to sweep downstairs, and it's just getting ridiculous. You know, it's just that's minor, you know, that's little things like that. So hence the need to look for a bungalow. And this is a really rare opportunity, particularly for a council property. It backs onto a big, large private house that, and that's it. There are other houses in the street, so you're not isolated. And my husband, when we pulled up, which was incredible, knew the neighbour. So there's lots of benefits, but still scary. Okay, we're going to go back in with Blood Diamond now and do the top. So these bits are all red, but they're deep. So we are going to go in there with our Blood Diamond. And I'm going to do one side with Blood Diamond, like they're set in. Anyway, I'm sure you're sick of hearing my rambles, but it looks like it's on the cards. So if the people that come to see ours say they like ours, which I really hope they do, then it's all systems go. All we have to do is our housing associations that we live with draw up a contract, we sign it, we move. So it could be, you know, within 2 weeks that we're out. So that's so exciting. So we have been sorting things out, and I've been throwing things away as I go along, and we've got so much to get rid of. You know, we've got 20 years of family home life. 2 children in a family home that we have to downsize to. So, and I'm not fussed, people. I'm not fussed, honestly. It will be a breath of fresh air to clean and tidy without clutter and things that we no longer use. So that was Blood Diamond. Now we're going to go back to Deep Red, and we're going to fill this space in here. We're going to leave the centre for that lovely bright red. And in these little deep alcoves I'm going to put this deep red. You see how beautifully they work on this paper. They're not as soft as Prismas, but they work just as well. Okay, I'm going to bring that round. And underneath that, and then we're going to go in with our gorgeous Ladybug. So yeah, I've been struggling, and I apologise. We're going to have to deepen this up a bit around here with something else. I've got lots of things, videos that I want to do and want to bring to you, including I've still got the wonderful Kevin's gift of the mica powders that we can use in colouring books. I'm just going back over with Ladybug just to fill that in. So we've got all that to do, and I have not done a giveaway on my channel. And if you're still watching, I'm not going to announce it in the description box, but if you're still watching and you live in the UK, I have a spare copy of this book. And I would like to give it away. So what I'm going to ask you to do is, you have to be subscribed to me, obviously, and like the video, and I'd like you to put in the comments, oh, we've missed that, look, oh, I've missed it. What would I like you to put in this comments? Why you'd like a copy of this book. Tell me why you'd like a copy of this book. And I'm not going to use the random generator when I pick a winner. What we're going to do together is a video where I write down the names, and you watch me put them in a bowl, and I'm going to pick them out the old-fashioned traditional way while you watch. I've never done a giveaway, and I need to. I've had so many beautiful gifts, and I really, really appreciate every single one of them, and I want to give one back. So I had pre-ordered this book and forgotten all about it. And when I left holiday and my book didn't arrive, I panicked because I didn't have it, and I reordered it. So this was why it came early. Somebody said, how come you've got your book before me? And I ordered it before you, but I didn't. I'd already ordered it. Blood Diamond. So I'm just going in the corners of here, because this is very dark, this bit. And yeah, I'd already ordered it. So my second copy arrived. Now we're going in with Deep Red. So I want to do a giveaway, but I can't post it abroad. I just don't have the money to do that. But I would like to do it in the UK. I've gone over there. Where's my eraser? So yeah, in the comments, I'm rambling again. I'm so sorry. Where have I put my eraser? Well, I think I'm organised. It's chaos. Lucy's videos are always carnage. I will find my eraser and rub that out shortly. I'm just going to fill in all the gaps. Yeah, just tell me why you want it, why you need a copy of it, and I will make sure that we pull a winner and it is posted to you in the UK. And you can also enjoy Rita Berman's gorgeous work if you don't have it already. Okay, I am taking a black Prisma 935. I like the black Prismas. I like the white Prismas. I always use those if I've got the option. So I'm going to fill that in. Carefully round that letter. There we are. I need something a little darker, I'm thinking. I don't know how to think about it. I want to put a little bit of a darker colour around the edges on that one. Okay. Right, I have got here the Starry Colours by Gamzai Tambi. They're about £10. If you've got a gold Posca or another gold pen, you could use that, but I just really want to use these colours. They come in full pans, got them from Amazon, and here's my swatch. Now, I'm looking at these and I need a traditional bright gold, and I'm thinking this one does it, number 903. So I've already wetted them, sprayed them down, and I'm going to use my Derwent fine tipped water brush, and I'm going to go in and I'm just going to mix it up. It's been sat there. These are gorgeous paints, and I am going to do the crown. Let's come in just slightly. Sorry about the shake. And the ER in this gold paint. Oh no, it's going to cover it all. Very opaque. That's okay, don't panic. I'll go back in with pen and I will put the detail back in. I didn't think of that because they're very opaque paints. But that's alright. I'm going to try and cover the black. There we go. Got that beautiful shine. Okay, I'm going to let that dry, and then I will put the detail in with a black pen that I've lost, which is fine, and then we will come back and get the rest done. But I have to wait for that to dry now before I can do anything further. Alright, lovely folks, see you in a second. Okay, it did work out in the end. I just put a little bit of black gel pen back over the crown and we're all sorted. I thinned the paint out a little bit and it worked. So I want to look at one of these parcels, and I'm going to do them quite muted, and then we're going to lift it with colour for the string and the tags. So let's come in and have a look at this bottom one, shall we? Let's have a look at that. So I've got two colours. I've got Mahogany from the Monarch set, and I've got Light Mocha from the Skin Tone set. Great colours. So I'm going to take the Light Mocha and I'm going to put a light coat all over this parcel, excluding the labels. It just works so well on this paper. I think most things would. I think most pencils would. It's got a really nice texture to it. Up in there. And then we've got the autumn leaves falling, which is quite fitting for this time of year. Although we've had a scorching week this week, it's been glorious. It's raining, has been raining on and off all day here. But, okay. I thought this was quite fitting for a giveaway, this picture, which is why I chose it. Now we're going to go in with Mahogany, and we are going to put the shading in for this parcel, a little bit under there, just lightly, and darken up the edges. And in there, that's going to be dark. Yeah, so hopefully one of you will get a really lovely gift in the post. I've got it here, brand spanking new, never been touched. Yeah, it's just exciting because I haven't done a giveaway before. But like I say, you must be subscribed and I can check that. You got to leave a comment on why you want it, and tell me how long you've been subscribed. It won't make any difference, but just tell me how long you've been subscribed, and yeah, we'll take it from there. Just going to lightly bring out that colour around the label. And then we're going to go back in with mocha, light mocha, and just go over that, just so it all blends in. Now I'm thinking that I'm going to do all my parcels in that fashion, but all the labels are going to be different colours. And I think that will work really well. So we'll do another one together. So I'm going to take the light mocha, just for the parcels, not the letters. Take the light mocha and I'm going to go over the whole thing lightly. Just checking I was on camera. I've missed this, guys, I really have. And I've missed you all. I will get back to doing my comments and everything. I just have not been, I've not been able to. Okay, and then back in with our Mahogany. We're going to deepen up and add some shadow. Deepen our edges. I think it looks quite effective, and then when we put bright labels on it, it's going to look really good. What do you think? I've been so excited for this book, and then of course the fibromyalgia hits and I haven't been able to colour anything. I'm doing a buddy colour with my lovely friend Nix, who is subscribed and on Instagram, and she was one of the wonderful people that checked up on me to see if I was okay. So I'm going to be doing a buddy colour with her, and I am doing another buddy colour with our lovely Colouring with Kay. I'm really looking forward to doing that page, so I'm really glad that I'm back into the swing and the mode of things. We might as well just do this parcel. And I'm hesitating because then I've got to think about other colours. So I'm going to have to go off again and do planning. You're used to that with me now, though. I always have to, back in a minute. I suppose it's better that than sitting and watching me trying to decide what colours to use. Okay, then in with our Mahogany. I'm very excited for a new Black Widow set. That's going to be incredible. Going to need a bigger pencil case, people. What the heck? Oh no, however will I cope? I'm going to have to speak to my friend Amazon and get another pencil case when they release the new set. For me, they are a must-have. Like so many of us with our colouring, it's not just the colouring that's the hobby, it's the collecting the books and the supplies and hoarding that makes it so much fun. I'll put a little bit around the bottom there. Okay. I think we might tackle the leaves next. Do those lovely autumn leaves. There we are, and then that just smooths everything over, fills in the tooth of the paper. How about that? I love it. I think it's really cool. Okay, let's come out. So far we've got a little bit of colour going on. I'm going to finish this parcel. Then I think we're going to tackle the autumn leaves. So I'm going to go off and get colours planned and we'll come back ready to do those. Alright folks, see you in a sec. Right, we're going to tackle some of these gorgeous autumn leaves. I think if we start here, it's a good point for the camera to focus on. So if we start on this one, I have got 3 colours here. And we've got, if I can turn them up the right way for you so you can see, I've got cinnamon, which is from the skin, I've got carrot from the skin range, and I've got olive green from the scorpion set. Great colours. So we're going to go in with olive green, and I am going to start at the top around this leaf just lightly, and I'm going to put in that olive green and kind of let that fall in random spots. So I'm just kind of letting my pencil go where it wants to go. And then just let it lightly fade out. Okay, then I'm going to take the gorgeous carrot and we're going to put that in over the top of that green and let that come out. So it's going to be a turning, nice bright turning leaf. And the beauty of this combination is we can change it up. Then I'm going to take cinnamon. So we can change it up to make the leaves look individual. And I'm just going to, at the tips, just put that cinnamon in. Just deepen up those edges. A little bit in there. Okay, then I'm going to go back with carrot. Don't want to get mixed up here. Go back in with carrot. Bring that, start blending that in. Blend those 2 colours. And then our olive green, back to our olive green. There's a little bit of life left in the leaf. Not much. I love autumn colours. There we are, and I'm going to go back over with carrot. Just fill in all those white paper spaces. And then our cinnamon again. There we go. I like it. What am I going to do? What was I going to do? Back over with the olive green. That fades nicely into that beautiful cinnamon colour. There we go. It's just good fun to play with the colours, these autumn colours. Okay, so there's that one. What was the other one that I did? Let me try, let's try one of these. Let's just do this one here, it's on camera, let's just do that. So I've got lots of colours here. I have got burgundy from the Scorpion range, blood red, which is also Scorpion. I've got foxy brown from the Black Widows, and mustard from the Cobra set. So I'm going to go in with burgundy, and which one are we doing? Which one did we decide to do? This one. And at the tips I'm going to put the burgundy in. Now, I'm going for extreme colour here and not realism, people. But that's the fun with Rita's books. You can do that without feeling that you have to try and get the colours realistic, and I love it. Okay, now we're going to go in with the gorgeous blood red. We're going to go over that burgundy and bring that blood red out. And then gently do a gentle fade outline so you can blend the next colour in. A bit more around here. Join it up there. And then we're going to take this beautiful foxy brown and we're going to go over that and bring that out a little bit. And this will help us transition from the red into the mustard colour that we're going to use. Okay, then we're going to take mustard and we're going to fill that in. And we're going to go over the whole thing, which will give it a really golden autumn look. And I think it's a beautiful combination. And I'm going to use these different combinations, these two different combinations, to do all the leaves, but I'm just going to vary how they're done. So, like, let me see. Like, we've got this leaf down here at the bottom. If we go back to our first combination and use the olive green, let's put the olive green down the spine of the leaf and bring that out slightly. Do that. A little bit of life left in it. Then we're going to take the carrot and I'm going to bring that out and go back over that olive green, give us that nice tone that the leaf is changing into. changes that olive green but gives it that undertone of red, which is very cool. And then in with cinnamon, and we'll push that out. Let's push that cinnamon out. I'm going to take my carrot again. Let's blend those. Go up into that olive green. Oh, if you could hear that, I beg my pardon, that's my tummy rumbling. Must be hungry. And then take our olive. Now, this is a much duller combination, so it's up to you. I mean, you could vary that beautiful bright tone that we used, but it is nice to have a mixture. Okay, I'm just making sure that there's no like harsh blend lines. And they all then tend to come out very differently. What I might do with this one, it's looking very dull, is take that mustard that we used on the other leaf, mustard, and use that, go over the whole thing, which will lift that dullness a little bit. That's better, and we can do that up here with this one. It'll brighten that green back up and help to merge all those colours together. There. Excuse me, I've still got a little bit of cough left over. So that's what I'm going to do. I am just going to, I mean, you could do it all the same, but I'm just going to dot them about with those colours. And I think, like I say, I'm going to go over this combination because it's quite dull with that mustard to lift it and blend. But I think it looks really effective. Should we do another one of the bright? Should we do another bright leaf together? Let's do this. Yeah, let's do this one. Okay, so we're going to take burgundy. We'll come back in. We're going to take burgundy, and I'm going to do the tips. And we might try and add a little bit more mustard on this one. So just put the tips of the leaf in, not all the way round. Just a little bit of burgundy. There. Our blood red. Bring that out a bit. There we go. And foxy brown. Bring that. This is a lovely colour, foxy brown. It's a nice subtle brown. Okay, so less of the reds this time, a little bit more foxy brown, and over the whole thing with mustard. And that just, if you do them individually, they will, you know, hopefully turn out, just going back in with the mustard, hopefully turn out looking different, each one. Back in with the mustard, bit of blood red, and then you, once you've done, you've gone over, you can see where you might need to help your blend lines. Foxy brown. And then our gorgeous mustard. And of course we can play with stickles and things when we're done. Alright, let's have a look, let's come out. There we go. So I'm going to try and vary it, dot it about. It's got to play, of course, till you're happy. I'm going to put burgundy there and the blood red on the stalk. Because I can. Alright folks, I am going to finish up the leaves and then we're going to come back with a plan for the cobblestones, the letters, and obviously we've got our beautiful pigeons here to do too. Alright folks, see you in a sec. Okay, so I've finished all the leaves and I think it's looking pretty cool. So just to wrap up this video for today, so it's not too long and I'm not feeling overwhelmed, I'm going to do just these two airmail letters and then we'll come back and we'll do a second video for the pigeons in the background and things. I don't want to rush it, it's such a lovely image. Okay, so if we look at these little airmail letters, I have got the gorgeous brown fog, which is a skin tone, and I am just going to just give this a little colour, not too much. We're going to go around the edge to make it look like airmail letter. And I'm just going to let that fade out, just so it's got a bit of tone. This one's going to get the same treatment too. And then when I come back to do the next half, hopefully I'll be much more positive than I have been, and I can update you on the bungalow because there's lots of good news that's happened. So the people that are in the bungalow want to come and have a look at our house, and it's all very positive. We've been chatting on messages, and yeah, so it looks like, fingers crossed, that things are going to go our way. I'm not going to say any more, I don't want to jinx it. Okay, so around the edge of the airmail letter I have got two colours. I've got Blue Daisy from the Monarch set, and I've got Ladybug from the Black Widow set. And we're going to take Blue Daisy because it's really dark and deep, and where these black bits are, I'm going to fill that in with Blue Daisy. Doesn't look like much now, but it will show up against the red we're going to use. Just to make it a little bit more like an airmail letter. And then taking the Ladybug, I'm going to do in between those stripes. You know, you kind of get those envelopes that you can write in that are really lightweight for sending letters across seas. That's what I'm going for. Okay, I'm going to go back to the brown fog. I'm just going to put a bit more down here. Okay, in this little, oh excuse me, in this little stamp here, I'm going to go around the edge in red and just fill that in. It's not a very neat edge, is it, Lucy? Never mind. Okay, the stamp is getting a red heart. There. And then just to fill that in, I'm using Cat's Eye from the Monarch set. Gorgeous colour. I better sharpen it because it's quite a small space. Okay. And then I'm just going to lightly give that a blue tone. I love this Cat's Eye colour. It's one of my favourites in this Black Widow set. Okay. Right. Then we've got to do the same with this one, so I'm going to take Ladybug and I'm going to do round this stamp and then just fill that in gently in the centre, just so it looks like it's been stamped. I am going to take, let me see if I've got a, what do I want? Gold gel pen, a gold Posca, so just gold, try and get it to focus for you, gold, and it's the 1mm, 0.7mm nib, and I'm just going to carefully go round the crown. There we are. I'll just fill it all in. What the heck? Right, now I want a red, sorry, I'm rooting around. I wanted a red, red Posca, same as the gold. I'm just going to undo it, get the plastic off. Okay, let's get this Posca going. Put the lid on, give it a bit of a shake. Sorry folks. It takes a while to get them moving. It'll come sometime next year. Come on. It's brand new, you've just seen me take the packaging off it. Why isn't it playing? Don't tell me it's dried up and I haven't even used it. Oh, oh, colour. Ah, there we go. Wish that didn't take too long, did it? And then I'm going to fill in the airmail. With my shaky hands, it's not always easy. There we are. And then I'm going to give the little writing bit down here a little bit of the Daisy Blue from the Monarch set that we've just used, just to give it a bit of colour and interest. And then black Posca. I love, not Posca, sorry, Prisma. Love the black Prisma, 935. I'm just going to put those little barcode lines in, just so they stand out. Let's do some writing on this one. So I'm taking the Blue Daisy and I'm just going over the writing there and here, and then I'm just going to bring out carefully, if I can, those stamp lines. Okay, so we've got 2 letters done and I'm not sure how I'm going to do the rest. Let's have a look. I want them bright, but I don't want them... So what I think I'm going to do is call this video for today, and then I'll come back and we can finish the picture together. Otherwise we're just going to be rushing it because we've got quite a lot to do still. I hope that's okay with everyone. I just don't want to get overwhelmed and not be able to complete it with, not be able to, I don't know. I just don't want to get overwhelmed. Alright folks, so I'm going to call it for today. I hope you've enjoyed what we've done so far. If you are in the UK and you desperately need a copy of this book, don't forget to put in the comments that you're in the UK and that you'd really love a copy of it, and I will leave it like for a week and then we'll come back, like I say, and I'll do a video of me writing the names down and putting them in a little pot and we'll pull them out. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed it. I'm sorry, I'm really, really sorry if I did frighten anybody. Like I said, just with ill health and feeling very, very low in mood, I just had to take a step back. So I'm really glad to be back and doing what I love and with all of you that I love. Alright, I'll let you go. I'll stop rambling on. Take really good care of yourselves, folks, and I'll see you very soon. Bye bye.